I could stay awake just to see you smiling. Watch your face while you are sleeping. Let's see, how should we do this? So let's just do anyone. Anyone can join. We're going to do anyone. Hi, Llama Drama. Hey, Pukinoke. Llama Drama. Llama and Stitcher. You guys are such early birds. Early birds always gets the worms. Good morning to you. Let's watch the people go to work, and we don't have to. Let's watch them go to work, and we don't have to watch. Like, we don't have to go to work, but we'll watch the people driving and going to work. Who wants to do that with me? Today, we're watching the people go to work. I wonder where they're going. Brr, I'm so cold. I lost my jacket. It's not that cold in Canada, though, so I thought in summer we don't really wear jackets. I thought I'd take everybody's jacket off and hang them up. But maybe this morning we'll hang out in the ice room. So I'll give you guys some jackets as you come in so you can like hang out with me inside this freezer. It rained last night in Canada. OMG, it was pouring. Stitchy, how are you doing? You found it for me. Where was it? I washed. Yeah, the last time I took it off because I was like, it's dirty. Let's go wash it. I washed all of them. Yeah, all of them. And then I hung it up in this really special space. Yeah, it's called Toy Pups, hanging the special jacket up space. I put it there so we can have it. Are you a morning person, Sichi? Let's write. Are you a morning person or a night person? Let's do start a poll. Do you love mornings? Do you love... Stitchy, think of a poll for us. Do you love mornings or evenings? Better. I get loud in the morning and quiet in the evenings. Mornings for me. The evenings for sure. Watch you smile while you were sleeping. I'm okay. How are you? I'm not doing too bad. At least you didn't say, well, whatever. I'm going in my caravan later for the weekend. Ooh, where you guys going? Llama Drama is going in the caravan. Smash the like button, folks. Smash the likey button. Where are you guys going to be going, do you think? In the caravan. I'd love to see your caravan, Llama Drama. I can picture it. There's a big llama in the front, and a mama llama, and some kitty llamas. And they're all in the Llama Drama caravan going to like fairyland places. Ooh, that guy was like electric bike or something. Oh, Stitchy. If you're happy and you know it, spam some hearts. If you're happy and you know it, spam some hearts. If you're happy like Stitch Love and you really want to show it, if you're happy like Stitch Love, spam some hearts. If you're happy like Stitch Love, spam some hearts. If you're happy like Stitch Love, you can spam poop too. If you're happy like Stitch Love and you really want to show it, if you're happy like Stitch Love, spam some poop. That's it. Spam hearts if you're happy like Stitch Love. somewhere to local. Then in August to Cornwall. Nice. Nice. I love it. I'd love to have a caravan. and do caravan stuff. Yeah. I would love to be un gypsy, un Españoles gypsy, you know? I can do gypsy dancing, I can do gypsy laughing and happiness. I picture gypsies to be very happy, carefree people, living life large. Hi, Space Rot 300. Space Rots 300. Did you change your username? My brother let me sleep in his room with his kitten. Aw, is that why you're happy, honey? That's nice. It's been a long time, like for real. Where have you been? I miss you, Space Rot. Oh my God, just on Wednesday I thought of you, Space Rot. Yeah, on Wednesday I thought of you. I had my space stickers out. Yeah, thanks for spamming Heart Stitchy. I had my space stickers out and I saw the astronaut. Someone said astronaut, and the first thing I thought of in my brain was Space Rot and Space Dream. I thought of you guys, Space Rot and Space Dream. How come you're not moderator? Space Rot and Space Dream. Now you're Space Rot 300. You're Space Rot. I have a song, guys. I want to sing a song for you guys because did you guys know there was a singer? His name was Ozzy Osbourne, and he was like born in a long time ago. He was born a very long time ago. And then this week, he died, and a lot of people are very sad about it. It's 5 a.m. for me right now. So do you like mornings or do you like evenings better? I mean, I see people doing this trend and like I so want to do it because I can totally do this. Yeah, this mom's killing it. This mom is killing it. She's on the formula or something. That's what she should have done. She should have went on the can of formula with her heels. Breastfeeding the baby. Well, the baby's breastfeeding, so she does. Yeah. Let me find the song. That's what I was doing. I get so distracted. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, my device died. I'm a morning person, definitely. Yeah, me too. I get really like LOUD in the morning. Do you know what LOUD is? Because that's my middle name. My middle name is LOUD. But that doesn't mean I don't like to listen to the quiet. I have no control over my sensory, like my voice. I think I'm being very quiet, but I'm actually being really loud. Like this is me whispering, and it's really not whispering. Like that's why I have a hard time doing ASMR. Should we practice ASMR right now? I could stay awake just to see you sleeping. Watch you smile while you are dreaming. What are you guys up to? I had this beautiful song that I wanted to sing for you guys, but my device isn't devicing. Yeah. I'm so... If I could, I would stay in bed right now and just snooze, but you guys are lucky. I came on here for you guys. I didn't do a live all week. And who was it? I can't remember who was it, but I had like a bunch of people in comment section. I need a live. Do a live now. When are you going live next? I need a live now. I got that one a lot. Do a live now. Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? I was gonna do like a whole week. Oh, without a live stream and see what happens. Would you guys miss me if I did a whole week? Not like I'm talking to anybody. Not like I'm really talking to anybody, you know what I mean? If people are like, I'm still sleeping. I'm still sleeping. Wake up. Wake up. The day is passing you by. Wakey the wakey wakey. Wakey, the day is passing you by. I'm almost at 200 subs. Are you kidding me? Like, where are you going? You're blowing up. You are blowing up, Space Rot. Like, where are you going with this? Are you in competition with me? Are you like, I'm going to beat her. I'm going to get 52,000 subscribers and leave her at 51,000. Are you in competition? Because if you are, let's do this. Let's do it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. Oh my God, today's a happy day, guys. So the chair that I'm sitting on, yeah, I brought out, you know, my coffee, which is my Coca-Cola. I brought out a cup of Coca-Cola, and as I was gonna go put the chair, and I had the Coca-Cola in my hand, la man, I had the Coca-Cola in la man, and then it fell. It went, and my Coca-Cola fell on the chair. Yeah, and I couldn't wipe it up because it was wet already. It's a cloth chair. Hi, Selexi. Hey, honey. Let me know if you're staying, and I'll give you moderator. Let me know if you're staying so I can mod you up, honey bunny. If not, just let my friends subscribe to you, okay? There's a new way we're gonna do this. It's kind of cool to be white as well. Did you guys know that? In the chat. It's a comparison between white, blue, and green. And even when people are green, they want to be white. But did you know that if I leave you white, it's actually a privilege? Because all my blues will subscribe to you, and I got a lot of blues. Yeah, that's the thing. I get a lot of blues, and they will come subscribe to you. I promise. Space Rot, Space Dream, subscribe to my friend Selexi, but I will mod you up anyways because, I mean, people like it, you know what I mean? Share Bear! Share Bear's in the building! Share Bear is in the building! Share Bear, how are you, beautiful? I love you. Share Bear, I can almost like picture you. Like, I can feel you. Like, your energy is so strong. I can feel you snuggling me and hugging me. Like, I feel your warmth, and I feel like you just got so much love to give. I feel like everybody you meet, you squeeze them really tight. I don't know. I have this feeling. Like, every time you come into the room, it warms me. Makes me feel like you're hugging me. Like you just came up and you're like, hey, Toy Pups. And you just grabbed me and gave me the biggest hug. And I hugged you back. Like my arms are around your neck. And your arms are around my waist. And you're squeezing me tight. And then we switch it up. I put my arms around your waist. And I like hugging necks, though. I like hugging necks. But I know you're squeezing me tight. And I can feel it. That's the energy I get every single time I'm in a room with you and you say hi to me, or you come into my room. You bring me so much joy, like warmth. Like I can see you. I can almost hear your voice. I can almost like touch you, like, or feel your touch. It's such a beautiful thing, and I love your energy. And I'm gonna sing you your song because this is your song. I think of it every single time. I had this new song I wanted to sing by Ozzy Osbourne, but my device is not working. Let me try to see if I can get it to work. I had recorded it. I recorded it for the yogi, but hopefully I can get it and sing it today. This is going out to my girl Cher Bear. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. make me happy. Oh, yes, you do. You make me happy. How much I love you. Please don't take my Share Bear away. I know you love me too. And I can feel it, oh yes I can. 'Cause Share Bear, you warm up the room every time you enter. Share Bear, you are so cute. I love you so much. And I mean, like, even when we're in another chat, like another chat room, and you're like, hi, Toy Pops. I'm like, that's what I feel like. I feel like you just ran up to me and gave me the biggest hug, and you're like, girl, I'm happy you're here. And I'm like, oh my God, I love you so much, Jeremy. I want to hug you and smell your neck. You know those tight hugs that you like, and then you just go into the person and you just like, do a big inhale because it's just like so nice. Yeah, that's how I think about you, Share Bear. I love you. I love you so much. I swear to God. Share Bear! So I look away and I talk, and then I look back. I look away and I talk. Because if I were to look at the chat and talk, I would be more shy. I'd be more shy to say the things I want to say. Yeah, but I love saying the things I like to say because people need to hear it. I'm not embarrassed about it at all. And I don't think I'm like corny or anything like that. I don't think, I mean, that's just it's like whatever. Like, you deserve to hear nice things because you're such a amazing person. So I'm going to say nice things. You know what I mean? Because it's an energy. I'm not even making it up. It's like an energy that I get from you. And I'm learning that I'm an empath. Yeah, I'm learning that I'm an empath. And I never understood it because even when I talk to people on the phone, it would affect my feelings. Like, I would think that I was the one that was bipolar. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, like a roller coaster. Meanwhile, I'm an empath. Yeah, I've just opened myself up to whatever and not being a weirdo about it. Like, not weirding myself out about it. Like, I would have dreams and weird my own self out about it. I would have premonitions and weird my own self out. I'm scared of me. Like, I think I'm scary. Like, how do I have these? I can foresee things. Like, it's just so weird. It never happens the way I foreseen it, but it's what I foresaw, if it makes sense. It doesn't, like, I see it as in a story, as I've already see the story and how the story is going to go. But it doesn't go like how I seen it, but it's what I seen. Yeah, it's weird. Yep, that's what I would do if it was in person. For real? Are you serious? An empath is a double-edged sword. I am too. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It is. It is. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good when I impact someone else. Like, they needed to hear something, or like that always makes me feel good, that I feel like I accomplished the thing I was supposed to do. But the feeling, sometimes the feeling leaves. If I did the thing I'm supposed to do, the feeling leaves me. But if I didn't do the thing I'm supposed to do, the feeling stays with me. And I don't ever know how to explain it because it feels like it's my feeling. But I'm learning to understand that it's not my feeling. I'm an empath. I'm carrying somebody else's feeling. I took it on. I took it on. For some reason, I take it on. Without even thinking, my body just feels a feeling. And you never know who it is, especially when you're in a room filled with a lot of people. That's why being in a room, I get anxiety. It's because it's just too much. It's not that it's too much, it's everything coming at me all at once. And it feels like my brain can't handle. Like it feels like I'm overwhelmed. Like I can't handle this room. But I'm a social person, so why can't I handle the room? Like I thought I was a social person, but I'm so shy. It's like the shyness is just overtaking me. First, nobody believes I'm shy. That's a thing. No one ever believes that I'm shy, but I'm like the shyest person on the earth. I'm scared. I'm so shy that I'm scared. But it seems like people are more scared of me than I am of them. Isn't that weird? It's just, I don't even know. But if you are surrounded by sad, negative people, it is exhausting. Yep. Be right back. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is, I think. It's very exhausting. You're very tired early. You get tired like super duper. You're just tired all the time. And I'm like, yeah, I need to top up on my iron pills because my body can't. Like, why am I always so tired? But yeah, that's what it's like. And I live in a community like that. Like, it's a lot of old people. Not older people, like a lot of old people. Like last week, I just went to the grocery store. And yeah, it was such a different energy in there. It was like mellow and whatever. And then I go in at the cashier and she was telling a story to the um what do you like the customer in front of me, because my grocery store is like lots of regulars, you know. Like oh my god, there's a bunny rabbit. Yeah, there's lots of regulars. We're like everybody knows everybody. And she was telling the story, and then I went to go cash, and then I joined in the story. Yeah, because that's what I am. I'm like, are you talking about the older gentleman that's always like he's such a presence at the grocery store? He's either at the front, he was either at the, like he was just always there. Not exactly greeting customers or interacting so much with the customers, but he was more very interactive. Oh my God, look at the bunny rabbit. He was more interactive with the staff. He was always chatting up with one of the staff members. And it always seemed like fun, you know, like it was a fun conversation. Um, but yeah, I asked her, I said, are you talking about that older gentleman that's always at the store in the front? Or, and then she's like, yeah, that's our store manager. Um, I don't think she said his name. She said, Pete. That's our store manager, Pete. And I'm like, then she says, yeah, he was like Friday, he like headlocked me and he was calling me my nickname, Buttons. And um, she just told this very sad story that, and her relationship with her, he was the manager, the store manager. He had been the store manager for 49 years. Can you imagine? 49 years he was the store manager. And in this community, they have a lot of, what do you call, like transient workers. Yeah, there's lots of people that come from other countries, and this is like a community that they would come to. And so a lot of the stores have transient workers, where they work for 2 years while they're in university or college, and like student workers, you know, like they would work for a period of time and then they would finish school and they would be off to a new adventure in life with their career, right? Hey, Chicken Academy. Oh, hey, Chair Bear. Yeah, I know, right? 49 years he was with this company. But this company, this grocery store, they don't really use transient workers. They are more supportive of the community. itself. So they hire like, the kids that are like 16 and they want to get a job. The moms that are like, I want to work part-time, or like a retired person who's like, you know what, I just want to do something. They hire that kind of like staff. So the people there have been there for a long period of time. Yeah, like I feel like this girl grew up. Yeah, like she kind of grew up in there. And he was like a father figure to most of the staff, right? Because he was the oldest one there. He was like the father figure, the older brother, the big brother, the big uncle. Like he was that kind of a figure in the grocery store. You could have felt that energy. It felt like something was missing. That's what it felt like. It felt like something was missing. That's how when I went in, like something was missing. And it was just really chill. Like the vibe was different. And then she said he had Friday at work. It was a beautiful day. They played around. He joked around with everybody as usual. They made fun of him. He made fun of them. Um, and then, yeah. And then on the Saturday, he celebrated his son's birthday. And then the next day, he just had a heart attack. And yeah, I was like, whoa. That was like, whoa. She was holding back her tears. I felt so sad for her. Like, you could have just felt her energy was just, wow, crazy. But it was kind of cool because I stayed there and chatted with her. I know, right, Chicken Academy? Yeah, right, Share Bear? I stayed there, chatted with her a little longer, and yeah, yeah, that was the last time this young lady saw him. It was the Friday. They hung, like, he was the boss, he was the manager, and she was the worker, and they just, like, she poked at him. She's like, oh, like, don't you have anything to do? Like, are you just gonna stand around all day? Because basically that's all he did. He just walked around and talked to the staff, hung out with them. He was a cool manager, I thought. I liked him. He never really talked to me. I remember one time I was coming out of the grocery store and I wasn't paying attention. And my buggy hit one of the doors and the door kind of flew open. I thought I broke the damn door. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Like, I was not sticking around. But about 20 feet ahead, they were on a sitting right outside of a door. They were sitting on a bench where they take their breaks. And the older gentleman and another guy, they're like looking at me, like they're all staring at me, and I could feel it. But I broke the door, so I don't know what to do. I was like, holy cow, how did I break the door? My buggy just touched it. What the heck? Talking to myself. And then I started walking towards them, and I'm like, and then the two of them started walking towards me, and I was like, whoa, I'm in some serious trouble. And the old man started laughing. Like, yeah, like laughing where I can hear him. He's like, I thought he was talking to the guy next to him because I guess my face looked so worried. And I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I think I broke the door. And he says, no, it's a fire. He says, no, you didn't. Don't worry about it. At least we know it works. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. I thought I broke it. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. You didn't break it. We know you thought you broke it. That's what they're laughing at. I thought I broke it. And he was like, nope, you didn't broke it. Oh, you didn't break it. It's an emergency fire escape. You just got to push it open. At least now we know it works. And he was so nice. I was like, whoa. He had resting bee face, right? Yeah, this guy had resting bee face. Like, if he wasn't talking to staff member and laughing, he, hey, Buddha. Buddha, listen, I didn't forget. I just forgot how to do it. And this new device that I have, every time I try to log into YouTube Studio, guess what? It's taking me to the person whose phone it is, Studio. Not taking me to my studio. And I don't know how to get into my YouTube Studio. I'm like, oh my God, that's me. I'm so lame. I only know how to do stuff in the device everything was set up on. But now my device is and I have this other device. And I'm like, I don't know how to do anything. Thank you. Oh my God, girl. Hi, Guy Plazy. You got 90? Holy cow. You're trying to beat me or something? But Buddha, you and trending. I'm gonna add you to my homepage, my feature, girl. I'm not making stuff up. I just don't say things and don't do it. But I want you to know it's that reason. Even up to this morning, I was trying. Well, I was trying to take off all moderators. That's what I was trying to do, for real. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty transparent. You know what I mean? I don't know how to tell fibs. I really was gonna try to take off all moderators, but and then go in. I've been playing around. I have to talk to Yogi. I showed Yogi how to do it, so hopefully he remembers. Hopefully he had wrote it down because he's very writing things down. I hope he had wrote it down so he remembers, so he can tell me how to do back my features, because I feel like I say things and I don't do it kind of person, and I'm not. You know what I mean? Buddha, Destiny, and Trending Lives. TV, love. We love you. And Guy Plays says I got 90 subs. We're so happy, Guy Plays. Celebration button for Guy Plays, guys. Spam W's for him or something. Spam W's. Our live streams have been so kind of like on the LAME side, do you guys think? Or are we fun? Do you think we're fun, or do you think um we're like on the lame side? Look at this green Mustang, guys. Do you see that lime green Mustang right over there? Yeah, they're country homes. Aren't they beautiful? They remind me of like a little forest. And there's a bunch of goblins or dwarves that live. And then they have these little flat houses. Aren't they cute? Oh my God. I live in fairyland, guys. The little town that I live in reminds me of a little fairyland. I love it. It's the best. I'm telling you, it's the best. I wonder where these guys are going. That's an Uber or something. Yeah, that's Uber right there. Uber. Uber, Uber. Where do you think the people are going, guys? We're playing a guessing game. Where do you think that Uber was taking that person? I think maybe they had a doctor's appointment. I mean, where do you go this early? It's probably like a doctor's appointment, or they're probably like something. Look at this RV, guys. Look at that RV. I can show you. Background, going to take a detox bath. I just pissed off. But mainly it's no shock to me. No shock. What's going on, girl? What are you mad about? Let me sing you your song. You're still the one I run to. You're still the one I want to. You're still the one, Buddha. You're still the one I love to. I know the melody. Hopefully it can cheer you up. You're still the one I run to. You're still the one I love you. You're still the one, Buddha. I just love you. You've got such a big heart, Buddha. But I feel like you hurt a lot. And I don't know why. Yeah. Oh my God, you're so cute, LOL. I want to make you smile. You're still the one I run to. You're still the one I ask of. You're still the one I rely on. Her name is Buddha. Buddha Destiny of Namaste. Yeah, yes, very true. Indeed. For real? Yeah, like I love you so much. I feel like you have all this like flipping love to give. Like your heart is exploding with love that you want to give to the world. I also feel like you're very shy, like you hold yourself in, and you should let people see you more. You should not be that shy. People are feel like scared of you. Like how I am. Like people are scared of you, but they really want to get to know you. They're like looking at you saying, oh my God, she looks like super cool. Like she looks like she would be fun. Like she would be doing fun stuff and she'd probably have like fun conversations and you'd probably shock them and you guys probably have so much in common. But like you're scared to go talk to them because you're thinking they're not going to like you for some reason. And they're scared to come talk to you because they think like, what are you going to want to talk to us about? Like the opposite. It's like the opposite thing is happening in your head. Like you're fighting your own self, I feel. And I feel like you gotta stop and just like be like, take a chance. And I feel like you would be so pleasantly surprised at like how much people want to get near you. The same way I feel like you might want to, you know what I mean? Oh my God, girl, are you giving me love up in the building? I love you. Let's acknowledge every single one of them, okay? Sherber says I gotta get back to work. I'll leave you running. So, like, can you do ASMR and don't scream, puppy mommy? I'll try, okay, Sherber? The Burpee Reaper supporter. Buddha, background, gonna take detox bath. I'm just pissed off, but mainly it's like no shock to me. You know what I mean? I'm always pissed off. I am Buddha love. I am laugh out loud. Mi vida loca, macheta 13. Hashtag Buddha love, you know? Mi vida loca, macheta in the background, you know? Thunder edits! Thunder! Thunder. It's only thunder. The thunder. My device is not even working. Lightning before the thunder. Thunder. Lightning before the thunder. Silence of virtue says, hey. Guys, subscribe to all my friends that's coming in. These are my friends, okay? They don't have to subscribe to you. You subscribe to them, okay? Silence is my virtue. Laugh out loud. You're so funny. Are you trying to be a mind reader? Silence is my virtue says hashtag Buddha love is like strong. Like, look at my muscles. You're showing me your muscles right now. You're like, look at me. I'm very strong. I have strength. But your heart is saying, oh, I'm not that strong. I'm just a little heart. I don't know how to do workout and I don't know how to, you know. This is my heart and this is my strength. It's right here. Yes. You're still the one I love, Buddha girl. You know, you got me to open up the other day, Buddha. I was like, why am I telling you my secrets? I've never told that to anybody, that one thing that I said. And you said, "Aw." Yeah. Remember? I've never said that to nobody. I won't repeat it again. Like, yeah, girl, you're not going to get me to say it again. But, like, my heart was like, you made me want to open up to you and tell you something like that because I felt like you would understand me somehow. I don't know. I just felt like you would understand me somehow when I said that. Yeah. You know, it's like that thing about, like, we're talking about touch. You know, like some people don't like touch, but some people need touch, you know? And like I crave it. I crave it. But it's kind of like, yeah. Um, Spiritual awakening, vato loco, the blood in the blood out, vato loco. My friend from 2021 is just always the same. Bull, bull S, like over and over. Oh, besties are the worst, aren't they? Besties are the worst because you got to figure out a way to cope with it. But besties are the best also. That's why there are besties, because they teach us how to learn these things. It makes us understand why we have to, like, why am I so pissed off? Ask yourself that question. What did my bestie do and why am I so pissed off? Because I bet you it's you. Listen, I like to play hardball and I like friends that are honest, right? And sometimes, because listen, girl, I live in my ego too. I live in my ego. Because we need to live in our ego to protect ourselves, right? And when people live in their ego, because trust me, girl, like, listen, I know what I'm talking about. They just always think it's the other person's fault. Meanwhile, we're learning now, only now in life are we learning that it is our own perception. That is our perception that is playing out in our head. That's our perception of things. It might not have been the way, like, they told us something. It was either through text. It was somewhere where we couldn't really, like, hear the tone in the voice or understand 100%. Does that mean this or does it mean like this? Like, does it mean like, you're a, um, like, you're silly, right? Like, oh my God, you're so silly. You're silly. Oh, seriously? That's silly. Like, there's so many ways you could have said it or meant it, whatever it was they were trying to say. But for some reason, our brain, because we're in the mood of a mood, because of our own mood of a mood, that we interpret it the way we want it to. And a lot of times it's not that, you know? So just like ask questions. I always say, like, why am I so mad about it? Like, okay, fine. So they did that. Why am I so mad about it now, though? Like, why is it bothering me? Why is it upsetting me? Why is it making me want to go and, like, do something bad? And then that feeling's not good because you're questioning yourself, right? So that feeling's not good because you're like, okay, well, what's up with that? Like, why did that affect me in that way that I'm, like, upset about it now? And the more you question yourself, the more you start to understand. It's like, because if that was me, I would do this, right? If that was me, well, that. At the end, it's like, that's not me. That's them, and that's why they're my bestie, right? Because they do things a little different, right? Like, we're not exactly the same. Like, it's okay to be different. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to, like, be unique and be yourself, right? That's what you love about them. It's that they were like that. There's just some days it'll piss you off. It'll make you question yourself. When you get pissed off, just question yourself. If you get pissed off because of what somebody else is doing, or if you get pissed off because of what somebody else did, or what somebody else said, or if you get pissed off because, listen, question yourself. Why is it that upsets me this bad? Why is it that that person's outlook of me is important? Why? Why is it important? Why? Everything always comes back to us. And when you start to understand that, life becomes so much better. Trust me. Life becomes so much easier. And I'm going to have to go as far as to say, when you start doing that and you add other tools to it, like breathing techniques, journaling, expressing yourself through song or through those other means that I said, artwork, running, walking, being out in nature, doing meditation, like my girl Buddha, right? Like you do stuff like that, um, it takes away a lot of the anxiety. It really, really does. It literally, without medicate, this is without medication, guys. And I'm not talking like I'm a doctor, because I'm not. I'm not talking because I'm telling you to do this, because I'm not. I'm telling you what my life experience is. What my life experience is. And with my bipolar depression, and with the amount of anxiety that I deal with, the way that I handle my anxiety, and just for educational purposes, like you guys can see and maybe relate. Maybe it's you can relate to what I'm sharing about what I'm experiencing and about what I've gone through. But I find that with the meditating, with the breath work that we're learning from Just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement, right? We learned meditation, what meditation really is. And meditation could simply be just you sitting there by yourself in your thoughts and allowing yourself to maybe do beads, like, the beads with the chain, and you can repeat something, like you can just say om, 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 om. This is it too. You can do this. We do this in my culture. We'll do something. I can use my fingers. Om, 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 om. I'll say in Arabic, they have something you'll say, La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Subhanallah. 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 La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Subhanallah. 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 And we'll do both hands. You can use that same technique and you can say Om, Om, Om. As the yogi says, it starts with an A. Om, Om. And you just Om up the place. That's meditating right there too. And you'll just relax. Let's get back to the chat, guys. Thunder Edits. I got a new horse Teddy and I'm getting a new dog Teddy. It's arriving on Saturday. You got a horse named Teddy and a dog named Teddy? Spiritual Awakening is laughing. I'm going on holidays next Friday. Thunder Edits for reals? Oh my God. Nature Dog Realm supporter connected. Can you do a Lover Toy Pups one? That's all that's missing. It's like everybody has one and I don't. I want one too. I want a Lover Toy Pups supporter Buddha hashtag trending live TV. Feel left out. Nature support is like true. I always have so-called friend acting like they don't do anything wrong, as I'm always the bad one. Girl, we all have friends like that. It's not about them though. It's not about them, right? It's always going to be about us. We always got to ask ourselves that question. Why? Like, listen, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But that friend was that friend like that from the beginning. That's basically what you fell in love with. You fell in love, all those traits about them. But now when they apply those traits to you, if you're like, what? Do that to other people, not to me. Do it to other people. Do it to other people. Girl, don't do it to me. Okay. Screech, hold it. Hold it. Stop. calls for a conversation, right? But those you fell in love with those things. You like those things. Because I'm pretty sure you're that kind of person that has to like um screen your friends. I feel like you have a circle of friends in a hand. Like there's you don't have like a million gazillions of them. Yeah, I'm sure there's millions and gazillions of acquaintances and people you know and things like that. But the people you hold near and dear, I feel it's just in a handful, like a circle. Like there's just like you can count them. Cuz I'm like that too. I have like lots of people around me in my life. There's so many. But I only have this like that goes in my heart. You know, it's like they're very, very close to me. They mean a lot to me. And when people mean a lot to you, those are the people that will bug you out. For some reason, they just know how to do it. And they're really good at it. And they just do it. Because you care about them. That's why you have feelings. And that's why. And friends are like that. Friends are going to be like, yeah, you're the one. You have issues with everything. Listen, when we have issues, we have issues, right? And we think we're so innocent. And that we don't do anything wrong. And that because we're on this path of healing, that we can't make mistakes either. And trust me, I have this mentality. I'm like, yeah, like you don't even know. But when I go back and do that questioning myself, right? I question myself because I'm like, okay, why is this bugging me out like this? Right? Um, First, I find a way to forgive myself for like hating on the person. Yeah, that's the first step that I got to do is like forgive myself for like getting mad at them or like feeling some kind of way. And then I'll just try to understand where they're coming from. And then I'll be the good guy. That's what I tell myself. I'm like, you know what? Then I'll just try to be the good guy and be like, because it makes me feel good to do that. I'm going to be the good guy and try to talk to them about it and be like, that bothered me. That was scary to do the first time. Like when, you know, you have to confront somebody and be like, yeah, you know, when you do that, it really like, it bothers me a little bit. But it feels good to do that. And people like when you do that because it builds a stronger friendship. So don't be afraid to converse about it too, you know? And you're not the bad one, honey. It's just that when and then that's just you saying that to yourself. That's you saying that to yourself. You're not the bad one. You're not. I don't see you as a bad person at all. It's very annoying. It's why I stay so long. Trust me, I understand. I understand. Shit. Because I'm annoyed of telling her over and over the same thing. Yeah. Because you want her to understand. You really, really want her to understand. Trust me, I know what that's like too. But it's not your job. That's not your job. You don't have to do it. She didn't. If she wants to learn, she'll learn. You know, if she wants to change, that's like Yogi talks about this on his live stream about holy friendship and a spiritual friendship, right? A holy friendship and a spiritual friendship. No, a special friendship. Sorry, I'm not gonna make up stuff because I'm quoting the Yogi. I have to get it right. A holy relationship and a special relationship. And a special relationship has stipulations, right? And a holy relationship is unconditional. Unconditional. Unto the conditional. It's unconditional. So it doesn't matter. It's like just put them in one of those boxes. Are they a special relationship? They're a holy relationship because it takes a lot. When you get that special relationship and you're not solo anymore, you're going to try to make it a holy relationship, where you accept every and everything. It's unconditional and you have no expectations of your giving. I'm giving because I want to give, not because I have an expectation, right? It makes life so much easier when you look at it like that. Yeah, it's how they keep treating me, and I don't understand. Like, huh? God, I gotta go to bed because I honestly just want peace, girl. I want you to have peace too. And if you have a friend that's affecting you like that in your life, then that's not a friend. That's not a friend. If you've told yourself, you've told them a million times, and they continue to do this, then that's a friend that you keep at a little bit of a distance. It's okay to have friends like that. You just keep them a little bit more at a distance. You know, you don't keep them so close. You don't keep them so close because that's also it's keeping yourself in a negative space. It's like it's easier to stay depressed. It's so much hard work to try to like not be depressed anymore. You know? Like to wake up every day and say like it's hard work. It's like I'm sure every day you don't feel like going and working out, but every day you go and you do it. It's hard work. And you don't need people like that in your life. That's not going to be understanding, that's not going to be supportive. At some point in your life, you're going to realize like that it's okay to only have two friends, but you know what? They're the most supportive, they're the most understanding. They're always there for me when I need them, right? Hi, Zane Edits. I have a sword in my name. Oh, I see it. It's so hard to find you guys when you have emojis in your name. Enlighten life. I gotta go in nature to clear my head and get away from the phone because it's like, why am I getting upset? Why am I caring so much? Because I truly care and it shows what and how they act and do. Yes, it's because you care so much. That's what I'm telling you. You've got the heart of like hearts. Your heart is ginormous and you got so much love to give. But you know what I started to do in life? I started to say, trust me, I have evidence of this too. I'm going to stop picking friends. Like, I'm going to stop saying, I want to be friends with this person. I want to be friends with that person. I'm going to make the friends pick me. Yeah, that was hard. Trust me. I'm gonna make the friends pick me. And the friends that picked me wasn't always exactly like I was like, oh, I don't know, like if we could be friends. But they ended up being the bestest of friends to me. They were like the friends I was searching for my whole life. I was like, whoa, this is a loyal friend. This is what you call a friend. Those people that I thought were my friends before, they truly weren't. Because I picked them. I picked them because I thought we would make good friends. Meanwhile, they had other intentions. You know what I mean? It's like I do way more. Yeah, that's normally a person with a big heart. You give more, you do more, you're there more because that's, you have to do those things. When you do those things, you have to do them without expectation. Trust me, I learned this the hard way too. Like, I mean, what's just simply a thank you? Am I expecting too much? Just by like, I did something nice. Can you just say thank you? Trust me, I just experienced this just the other day. And it's just like a simple thank you, you know? But it was like I went into it saying, I don't I don't even need a thank you. It's not about the other person. It's more about me, right? And I'm going to do this with the goodness of my heart because I want to do this. What's my expectation? My expectation became that I hope I make the other person smile. I made the expectation that simply that. I hope I make that person smile. And guess what? I got a smile. And that was it. I was like, okay, whatever happens from here, it's not, I'm good. Because I didn't put nothing else on it. I just said, I hope when I give them this, they smile. And they did. They were happy, they smiled, and it made my heart so warm. That was how I went into it. And it made the biggest difference. It's just your interpretation of things. Yours, the way what you put on to something, right? And if I go into it with the expectation of like, well, for like 5 years we've been friends, and for the entire 5 years I've been the one always giving in this friendship. You never, like, I do this and you've never done that once. I remember your birthday every single year. You never remember mine, right? Like, that's like a give and take. That's like a special friendship. A give and take, give and take, give and take. But if it's like, because I'm that friend that doesn't remember birthdays. I'm that friend that's not the best host in the world. I'm that friend that um, I don't realize that when people, like, I don't put thought into it like that. Like, oh, every year this person remembers me, but I have never remembered them once. Um, I don't think about it like that. I'm like, oh, that's so nice that they thought of me. Um, because maybe they're not present in my life every single day. And so if they were to do that every year for me and then expect me to do that back, it would be like such a pressure, right? But if you just, you know what I mean? Take the pressure off yourself. Take the pressure off yourself. That's all you have to do. Um, I have, and honestly, I get teary-eyed because I realize I do way more and care way more. I need to learn to stop. True, my uncle told me to draw to get back into art. You should. You should. Enlightened Life says true. Hi, Francois. Hello, Toy Pops. Hey, Francois. How are you? I hope you're good. Enlightened says, hey, Francois. Namaste. I don't know which one. Francois says Toy Pops. Zane Edit says nice nails, bestie. Oh, thank you. Zane says like this. Yeah, Al Rahman. Oh, Zaini, you know Arabic? Francois said enlightened. Good morning. Francois, subscribe. You guys subscribe to everybody. Cool. Indeed, you know the chakra song. Yeah. Buddha Francois says hi, Foxy. Hi, Foxy. Loves Bushka. And BJ, Lover Toy Pops for CEO. Hi, Zainab. It says hi, Foxy. Cool. Indeed, you know the chakra. Enlightened. Francois says hi, Foxy. Girl, I can meditate if I want to meditate. I feel sometimes I just say, like, I don't know what meditation is. But I learned what meditation is from the yogi. And that's what meditation is. It's just zoning out, like you could just sit there and zone out. 420, girl, 420. Zainab, it says, I have anxiety and depression, and sometimes I have panic attacks. Ways I need to deal with mine is emotional support, stuffed animals, and my friends and girlfriend. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have my support dogs, the puppies. Yeah, they're my support puppies. And guys, my puppies need to get groomed. My puppies, can you guys super chat so I can pay for my puppies to get groomed? Because seriously, my puppies, I have, I have 4 dogs I have to take to get to the groomers, guys. It's $100 almost for each dog. Yeah, to go to the groomers, guys. And my puppies really, really need to get groomed. It's so hot. And I have to wait for a little bit for them to go to the groomer because the groomer is overbooked. So that's my life. Can someone super chat? Help Toy Pups out a little bit, please, guys. I have to take my puppies to get groomed, so I'm saving. I'm saving up because it's going to cost me almost $400. Because did you guys know the smaller the dog, the more expensive it is at the groomers? I was trying to groom them myself, guys, but they look disgusting. I like made them look like they were beggar dogs, like nobody cared about them. And I'm like, no, no, I can't do that to them. Not again. Someone can use Super Chat, please, guys, if you can. Can you invite your friends that know how to Super Chat? Can you tell all those friends that know how to Super Chat? Be like, can you guys Super Chat Lover Toy Pups, please? Can you hook a sister up? Hook a sister up with some Super Chats. Hook a sister up. It's a marathon today. Foxy says, hey, everyone. Little Felon says, Buddha. VOM, Latoya's cooking for the soul supporter, says, Buddha love. Will do, just got clear some cells. Okay, girl. Okay, okay. Oh, my God. I wish I can punch him. I know, right? Sometimes I say like this. I wish you were like right in front of me. I could just slap you in the face. Guys, nobody's gonna get abusive around here. It's just you're just saying it. Like, cause it's a feeling. It doesn't mean you're gonna do it. I could never smack someone in the face, but I'm just like, I'm so mad right now. Like, seriously, if this person was in front of me, I'd smack them in the face. I want to smack them across the face. You know what I mean? I get it. But they're across the world. Oh no. Oh no. They passed. Aw, VOM says they passed. Yes, Destiny's moms. Yes, Destiny's moms. Who is that? Destiny's mom. Is this trending or is this Buddha? Because I'm feeling like it's Buddha and trending when she acts right, but it's annoying. You're so mean. Foxy says his Lover Toy Pups is the best. Thank you. You're like the best. Who did that, guys? Did somebody do something? I want to take a screenshot. Oh, to the MG. Let me see. Let me see. Who's this? Buddha, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh my God. Since 2018, I cut my friends off and been solo till 2021, except that friend trending in 2020, except my other friend. But I stopped being friends with 2020 and still friends with trending. But it's always been rocky. Oh, I just ignore and walk away and done and talking anymore. Oh my God, you guys seem like bestie westies, monesties. Mary Jane 420. Hey, true. How are you, Lover Toy Pops? We're doing good, Foxy. How are you, my Pookie Nookie? Buddha. Hi, Foxy. Foxy, breathe life insurance. I mean, like, I need a Lover Toy Pops one, right? Zane Edit says hello. Okay, Zany, I get it. Little Felon. Hey, Zane. I'm an editor to Zane. Okay, everyone like and subscribe and make sure to press the notification. Because Foxy knows how it's done around here. My best friend from 20s was so kind and down to earth, and we were great friends. And she had bipolar, but I always got along with her. Because you were understanding. But she went away also to the pen. Oh, so I had to let go of that past and that I was not trying to go to the pen. Don't. Please don't. The Reaper Union says, awesome. Yes, I don't accept anything, but thank you and respect. Right? It's hard to accept stuff. You're just more of a giver. That's awesome. I never got expectation because I don't ever expect anything in return because I do it from my heart purely. But it's just wish when I'm hurting and upset, they stop acting brand new like they haven't, right? Known me for 4 years, more to know me by now. And like, yeah, right? And I get what you're saying 100. For real. It's kind of like, did you forget like all the stuff I told you how I was? Like, because I already explained to you how I was. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're normal. Yeah, because some days we are and I'm comfortable with you. That's why we're like this. But like, are you forgetting this is how I am? I get it 100%. I had a childhood girl best friend. For real, Zany? I love blue color. Okay. Okay. My acupuncture knows the chakra song. Okay, you want to, and I want to learn it. She told me to start practicing it. La ilaha illallah. Write that one down. La ilaha illallah. If my phone other device was working. Ilhallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. That's a good one. La ilaha illallah. Everyone like and subscribe, says Foxy. What, I didn't have panic attacks. What? I didn't have panic attacks. Awesome. Do you have any certified... Do you have them certified support? No, I don't. I want to get Destiny a service dog. Oh, that would be so cool. They're not certified. No. I only have 90, but the community I live in, they can basically go any store with me, anywhere. They can go anywhere with me. Buddha says, shit. Let's see what I sent. I sent a lot to many. Not to me. You're, oh my God, Destiny. You're like the best. You are amazing. You're amazing. Destiny just super chatted us, guys. A giant $20. And the exchange is so high. It's almost $30 on my end. Oh my God, my puppies are gonna get groomed. That's like quarter. It's not even close. It's not even close to what I need. I need $400, guys. That's how much it's gonna cost me to get my puppies groomed. I've been trying to do it myself. I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. I've been trying to do it myself. But anybody who knows, it's hard to groom dogs. One person. I'm one person. And they look mashed up. Please, guys, my dogs, I just want them to look cute so I could put them back on YouTube. Please, or people are going to say I'm not taking care of my puppies. But if I can contribute towards their grooming this year, or this grooming, if I can contribute to that, do you know how amazing you're going to make me look to my family, guys? I'm going to be like, yeah, guys, I was able to at least pay for one dog. At least, guys, can you hook a sister up? Thank you, Buddha. I know life is tough, honey, and you did not have to do that. But I appreciate it. I'm going to sing you a song, Buddha. Because that's how I do it, girl. That's how I do it. Let me see. What song can I sing for you? Okay, there was this song I was practicing. What was it called? Oh my gosh. I want to sing you a good song. Okay, I'll sing you this one. I want you to stay. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without it. It takes me all the way. Buddha, I want you to stay. 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 Not really sure how to feel about you. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. You take me all the way. Buddha, I want you to stay. Okay, I'm gonna sing you this one. Pass the dot chip on the left hand side. Mister, just pass the dot chip on the left hand side. You know you wanna get the music when you jump and shout. Give me the music, let me jump and shout. Wah. Give me the music, let me jump and shout. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side, yeah. Pass the dutchie. Buddha! Pass the dutchie on the left hand side, yeah. Pass the dutchie. I'm waiting, Buddha. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Just pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Yeah, Buddha, I'm on your left. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. Oh, I could fly higher than an eagle. Buddha, with you as the wind beneath my wings. This is going out to you, chat. Fly, fly, fly away. Not away from me. You let me fly so high. Oh, thanks. Thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings. Did you like it? I hope that helps you, Toy Pops. Girl, you just gave me 30 bucks. 100 take away 30 equals 70. So I just need 70 more dollars and one of my dogs get groomed. Yeah, girl. 70 more dollars and one of my dogs is gonna get groomed. But you just allowed me to put $30 towards my pups getting groomed. So I'm not a LOOSER. I'm gonna be able to keep my word and I'm gonna be able to do this. Buddha says, hey Zane. See, the right one is modded. The right one is modded. Foxy says, I only tell Steven's secrets. Why? Love our toy pop. Yas. Yas. Ya, 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 yas. Ya, ya, yas. Somewhere over the rain. Outfits on them because it's just been really hot outside. Am I buffering or am I okay? I'm not doing anything because, seriously, I'm not. I can't even check on my other device. Oh no. Am I good? I have to just stick it through and see what happens. Oh my God, hopefully we come back. Oh, thank the Lord. I was gonna sing La La Bamba, La La Bamba, Panamana, Panamana La Bamba, Panamana La Bamba, se me necesito una poca de gracia. Una poca de gracia, se necesito una tonina pana. Una tonina nanina pana. I always like to sit here because I don't have to go to work. I used to be a hairstylist. That was like, I kind of did odd and end jobs. Like I worked at McDonald's. That was my first job ever. Then I worked at a grocery store. And then I worked like in a factory. Un factory. Yeah, I did not like that one. I don't like working that kind of job. And I said, no, that is not what I want to do. I want to be graduate. I went back to school, I graduated. And I said, I want to do something. When I was in school, I took a course, cosmetology, because I was like, yeah, like, I needed like, I think 4 credits. But the way I had to do it was I needed to take some extra credits. So I took cosmetology because I was like, yeah, who doesn't like getting their nails done and their hair done? Like, I want to go take that class. It was the funnest class I ever took. But my teacher saw something in me and she said, hey, girl, there's this competition coming up and I want you to enter it. And I was like, competition? I'm not even competitive. Like, no, thank you. And she entered me into this competition. I placed gold with regional, and then I placed gold with what do you call it? Like the other thing with all the other cities in my province. And then I placed gold again. No, I think I placed, yeah, gold. And then I competed against all of Canada. Yeah, so all the different provinces. I competed against all the different provinces, and I got bronze. I got third place when I competed against all of Canada. And then Canada was invited as a guest to America to compete against the 52 states. And so the school for the gold winner could not afford. Oh, thank you. You're like the best. You're my whole peoples in here. The school couldn't afford to send that girl to the States. And then the silver winner, they couldn't afford to send that girl to the States. And my teacher was determined. She's like, we're getting you. We're taking you to the States. We're going to do whatever it takes. And my school supported my teacher and paid for my trip and paid for her trip. And they also paid for my model. I had to bring a model with me to demonstrate. So they paid for me, my teacher, and our model to go compete in the States. Yeah, it was really, really scary, guys. I was filled with fear. I didn't realize it was the pressure. Like, I was under a lot of pressure because, like, I mean, my teacher, there was a lot of money they were spending. I also, before my competition, I had training by one of the top competitive hairstylist in Canada, Sabino Detaccio. Sabino Detaccio. You can Google Sabino Detaccio. Datticio. Detaccio. He is Italiano. He was the gold, everything gold. He just was like the top number one competitor in Ontario. He's in all the hair magazines. He's in every single hair magazine that there is. Or someone that he's trained is in a hair magazine. Like, he was just like the whatever. I don't know how my teacher knew him. Like, don't ask me. She was just like amazing teacher. I don't know how she knew him, but she messaged him, and he used to charge $1,000 a session for training. And somehow she got him to train me for free for 1 month. He didn't care because he's like, whatever, like, it's going to be a waste of my time, but I'll do it for a student. Because he's like, I train people for an entire year in order for them to place in competition. You have to train for an entire year. And guys, training means doing the same hairstyle over and over and over. And like, I would do this style. It would take me like an hour to do this style on a short hair mannequin. I had to practice it on a mannequin, okay? You know how hard it is to work on mannequins? I had to practice this competitive style on a mannequin, and it was a set. It was like I had to do this pin curl kind of a set, and then I had to brush it out, and then I had to do this, make it sit the way that I had set it. It was the hardest thing to do, and every single freaking hair, like tiny hair, has to be in place. That's the kind of guy that trained me. And every day he was on me. He was like, do it over. That's not good enough. Do it over. I was like, oh, I hated it, right? A whole month of training. But I did it. And so in the end, my teacher comes. She says, hey, how do you think she did? Like, do you think we're going to place? We're going to do good? And he's like, yeah, like, I would not take her. I would not. She's not ready. It's only been a month. She's not ready. And that you would just get embarrassed. She's not ready. So my teacher's like, you know what? He's not that important. She started to teach me confidence, right? She's like, he's not that important. That's one person saying that. I believe in you. I know what you've got. You've got what it takes. You're going to do this. And we went to Kansas City. That's where the competition was held, at the convention center in Kansas City, America. It was the first time I was like, whoa, Kansas City is so broke up. It's like, whoa, what kind of city is this? It's like everywhere is just broke up. I was like, whoa. But the convention center was beautiful. And mind you, there was 52 states competing in skills competition. And we were a guest. Canada was a guest in all the fields, all the different trades. Canada was guest. We had a section that we had to go to. So it was like mostly just preparing for competition. And it was an all-day competition. And at night you would go have dinner. It was like a weekend thing. So Saturday we go down. And oh my gosh, I was intimidated right from the get-go. I got my little station and I set up. And I go through the different things. Every single one of them, I'm doubtful of myself. And then the next day was the award ceremony. And we go down for the award ceremony, and all excited. I didn't even think I was going to place. And then they started calling names out. And they got to my cosmetology. They got to that area, and they never called my name out. I was so disappointed. I was so sad. I was like, this is so like, ew. Like, I don't want to do this. And we went back to the hotel because didn't stay for the entire thing. We just left and went back to the hotel because it was like, not only was I sad, my teacher was also very sad, right? She wanted to place at least place. She was very competitive. And we got back to the hotel, and they had like this big party downstairs for all the kids who competed and just like whatever. And I was like such a party pooper. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm not feeling well. I was like, all the pressure I took over. There was so much energy and all over the place. There was so much like people stressing, like they want to win. I had that feeling immensely in my body. And I was very disappointed. And then she came and knocked on the door, and she says, won't you come down for dinner? And I was like, no, I'm not hungry. We're going home tomorrow. I'm just going to get ready to go home. And then she says, okay. And she left. Comes back up and she knocks on the door and she says, you should come down to dinner. And I said, yeah, I don't really want to. And she says, well, we have a surprise for you. And I was like, oh, what's that? And she says, well, we got you a medal. And I thought they were just being nice to me, right? Like they went and got me a medal. And I said, yeah, but I didn't win, so I don't want it, right? And she says to me, well, she said my name, but I'm going to say Lover Toy Pups. She says, Toy Pups, guess what? You did place. And guess what you placed? You placed gold. I was like, what? She said, you placed gold. And what happened was I was the gold winner. So America's gold winner would actually be, but we were a guest. They should have called my name, but they didn't because we were a guest competing against the states. And so the states would have been silver and then bronze, and then there would have been an additional. But they didn't do it that way. They just did it within the states. And Canada still got a medal, but the name wasn't called. And it was like I never considered it because I was like, you know what? All I wanted was to be recognized. I wanted them to call my name and I'd go down into that big arena and get my medal. And I lost my little 5 minutes of fame. I never counted it. I was like, whatever. And then that's what I did for the rest of my career. I was a competitive hairstylist, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I would teach classes. I would do classes in salons and in the academy where we went to do our upgrades and stuff like that. It was like the best. And then after that, I just did nothing. Oh, Foxy. Oh, Buddha. I was like, all mixed up. I thought it was Foxy. Yeah, that was cool, right? And then that just became my career. I just became a competitive hairstylist, just constantly competing with myself. Yeah, yeah. And when you work in a competitive hair salon, yeah, your nature is just to become. So like I don't do workouts and stuff like that. I'm not competitive that way. I've just got a competitive nature. And I learned through that experience because so when I came back to Canada, we went to visit with my my teacher. Well, not my teacher, the guy that trained me. Yeah, because he was like, yeah, no, don't even take her because she's not even in a place. And my teacher was so excited because he was a world renowned competitor. Like he is big time. And she got him a bottle of wine and some flowers because we didn't pay him. She didn't pay him. So she got him flowers and just to say a thank you. And she picked me up and said, we should go together just to say thank you to him. So we went in and he was like, oh, hey guys. Well, he expected flowers and wine anyways, right? Because we never paid him. But we came back and he was like, oh, how did it go? Like, and my teacher says, we have a surprise for you. Like TOYPUPS, she won gold. And he was like, no, he could not in a million years fathom how I only trained for a month. He thought I had needed improvement and he could not believe how. He was like, he couldn't believe how I won gold against 52 states. I only trained for a month. And so he offered me a job at his salon. Yeah, he offered me a job. I've never done a job interview before. I don't even know what it's like to do a job interview. I've never done a job interview before. He just basically hired me on the spot. He had a couple of salons and I told him I couldn't come to this one, which was the salon to be at, right? I couldn't travel to that one. So he asked me to look at the other locations, and I picked the location that was closest to me. And he would be there like once a week. He would come in to that salon and check up, but he wasn't there all the time, which, like, he's very intense. It was kind of cool to work at the other salon. And I mean, I basically trained there for almost 2 years. I trained under the staff that was there and his guidance. And then I felt like I was like, yeah, like, look at me. I can do this. And I approached him as a salesperson that I am. And I sold myself to him and I was like, I can do this. Like, give me a chance. Like, I can do this. I've got the personality for this. Meanwhile, I was so shy. I didn't know how to talk to people. Like, the moment I had to do a client, I started sweating under my arms, under my boobs, like places where you wouldn't sweat. I just started sweating. I was so like, whatever. And then one day my boss came to me and said to me, you know, TOYPUPS, what you should do is walk around. And before I was learning people's techniques on how to cut hair and stuff like that, style hair, do things like that. That's what I would walk around and learn how they did that. Now he wanted me to walk around and learn their personalities and take from them what I can. So that's what I did. One person was very talkative. They talked about basically nothing and people just love them. So I was like, I can do that. I just talk about stuff. I have lots of stuff to talk about. So I just got to do all the talking. So then I started doing talking. And then I had another girl And she was like, wow. She was like a porcelain doll. She would get dressed up every day, look so beautiful with her heels. Like, she looked like she was going to a party every single day. Yep, I took that little note. I was like, I was already doing that. I was already dressing up, coming to work, wearing my heels. I didn't care if I was throwing garbage. I was going to be like on point. From the day I started working at the salon, I was in 6-inch heels. To the day I left, I never wore flats. Always 6-inch heels. Hey, Brian Lane. How are you? How are the turtles? How are you, honey? I don't know how I got into it, but Toy Pups was talking about her career and life experience somehow. I can talk to myself for hours. Say things people don't understand. One more for 40. You cut hair? I still can. Yeah, Brian, your haircut? It would literally take me 10 minutes. I was a wham bam, thank you ma'am kind of hairstylist. And trust me, it would be on point. Yeah. I still kind of do. It's in my hands. My hands are magical. I'm great. Everything fine. Turtles are out. Meditating this morning. Oh, I love you. Brian, I have a story. So we went to Tobago. We traveled to Tobago one year. And while we were there, it was that time of year where the turtles migrate. Spam hearts. That's Buddha. Lover Toy Pups _ support us Buddha. I learned how to cut hair with a razor and comb in prison. Oh my God. Like, do you mean a razor blade? Because that would be talented. But that's kind of that's how I do like blending. You know, if you go from a 1 to a 2 to a 3, or you go from a nothing to a 1 to a 2 or whatever, the blending part, we call that, I'll do scissor over comb. So I'll do the comb with the scissors. Do a razor. You shave. What? Are you serious? A ball fade. Yeah. A ball fade. I can do that. Or I do like when you do a lineup. Yeah, I'm not the kind of a hairstylist that does lineups. Yeah, I don't do lineup. Like, I mean, I'll try. I'll tell the guys, like, I'll try to do a lineup. I'm not the lineup. I'm like the hairstylist that does like the spikes with the highlights. The guys that's got that different colors in their hair. The guys that got like the faux hawk or the mohawk. Those are the kind of haircuts I do. Hi, Darren Butchko. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hi, Brian. Hi, Darren. Sorry, Darren. I saw Darren and I said Brian. Yeah, but to do it with the razor that you shave with, it's kind of hard. That would be talented. Yeah, that would be like, I can't do that. No, I can do scissor over comb, and I can do like the shaver that you shave your head with over comb. And you know, Brian, like the ball fade is the hardest thing for me to do. I never used to like guys that want a ball fade. I was like, yeah, do it with the number 1. They're like, no, ball fade. I'd be like, oh my God, I don't know how to do that. That's hard. Because there's barber that will do like the army crew cuts and stuff like that. And then there's a hairstylist. I do haircuts with flair. Like, I'll do the styles you see in the magazine. You just bring that in and show it to me, and I can replicate it. Yeah, Emperor, a long time no see. Well, I learned how, and we pop the razor head off and put it on the comb to blend and fade. Wow, that's pretty ingenious. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So you'd be fine. Like, if you were on an island by yourself, you wouldn't end up like, what was that guy's name? The guy with the ball with Tom Hanks. You wouldn't end up like Tom Hanks. You'd end up, you'd be able to give yourself a haircut. I think you'd be able to figure something out to make it work. Like, I feel like you're like that. Brian, are you like a survivor? Like, you can survive anywhere. I use clippers most of the time now. Yeah, clippers are easy, right? Brian, are you still cutting your own hair? Because guess what? I cut my own hair too. Castaway, yeah, Castaway with the ball. I like that movie. That's that's me. Oh, really? Oh my God, you do a good job, Ryan. What number do you use at the top? Number 4? We could talk here all day long. Like, if anybody ever is thinking about doing something with their hair, we can do a consultation. I've been cast inside my school wicked play. Oh, really? Guys, hold on. Hi, how are you? You too. It's a gorgeous day today. I said it's gorgeous out today.
It is, yeah. It's gonna get hot though.
It's starting to already. Guys. Hi, Anime Random. There you are, finally. I started the live for you and like I was, where are you? Oh, as the wizard? That's pretty cool, Emperor. That was the mailman, guys. The mailman. That's pretty cool, Emperor. Super chat up the play. Super chat up the play. Last time, I used the one on top. Oh. And how did you do like your face? Like, did you... So what did you do the sides and the back? My phone had to get fixed. Oh. For real? I have at least 5 different costumes in the play. Wow, Emperor. It sounds like fun. Lots of changes. But usually 3 on the top, yeah. Because when I saw your hair, trust me, I remember people's hairs. That's for sure. I was like, it looked like it was more like... So, like, you will do, like, a bald around the sides and then the one on the top. Just the clippers with no blade on it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you ever just shave it all off? Glinda has 13. Oh my God, in part 1. No. Yeah, you still always like, yeah, guys are weird like that. Like, they need to, it's either you shave it all. I'm like, do you ever get like, this is like, it's messing it up. I'm just going to shave it all off. Brian, do you know Toy Pups? I used to have like, I started cutting my hair short. I was talking about when I first got into hair. So when I first started working and I was just doing assisting, that's when I got into competition, but more so on the other end. I was doing a hair model for a competition. So my hair got cut super short because they do short hairstyles for competition. My hair got cut short and I loved it so much. I kept cutting it short until it was almost as short as yours. Yeah. Except the top, there was a little bit of play. Like, I had a little bit of baby bangs and stuff. It was more like female. Female. You know, I feminized it, but it was very short. And I did. Yeah, my phone kept going on and off forever and it would not change. So I went to see if they would do, and they fixed it. You want to see my hair look at my last short? Okay. I don't have my support device. It's not working. See? It's not working. It doesn't turn on. Out here, and I think he just likes me. He's like, you didn't shower yet. I'm gonna hang around. I'm gonna hang around you, Toy Pups. Yeah. Somewhere